Majnu was kissing the feet of a dog, which is very unusual. Nobody does it. So he saw a dog and he was kissing his feet. And he said, some guy asked, and anybody would ask, so what happened? What are you doing? Why are you kissing his feet? He said, because I see the dog in the street of my Nana. He goes to my Nana's house. How much love and devotion he had it. This is an unconditional love. And that only comes when we have a deep faith in God. But most of time happens, we go to see Master, we go to see God, we go to see the temple, we go to see our religious places, we go for the worship and all that. But how much our mind is concentrated there? Most of the time, if we're listening to this conversation and all that, our mind is going somewhere else, in the business, in the job, in the family. Oh, I have to go tomorrow, I have to do this and that. We have a list of priorities which we have to do. Our mind is not there. Our body is sitting there, but in spirit we are not there. So I think we cannot take the benefit out of that. So the devotion only comes when we really goes into that. We deeply goes into that. We don't know who is sitting next to us. We don't know who is there, what kind of clothing somebody is wearing, what color they are belong to. I only came for God. I just came for the God. I want to see only God. That's the only and only when we have the purpose. Then everything else is immaterial for us. One day a disciple went to a guru, and he was been going to Guru for a long time. And one day Guru said, can you please go to that window and pick up that book? He said, Guruji, I don't know which window you're talking about. I said, you've been coming here for a long time, you don't know where the window in the room? He said, no, I never saw. My focus was only on you. I didn't see any window. I didn't see any book. I didn't see anything else. So that is the dedication. That's the devotion. So whenever we have this kind of devotion, whenever we have this kind of bhakti, and these all things comes from our faith. They all things come from our love. The moment we have unconditional love with God, the moment we experience His love within us, the moment we experience His light within us, then we see, yes, we are soul. The other person also has a soul. The other person has the same essence of God. The power which is being given to me, the same power is running the other person also. Then we see God in every person, the whole creation, each and every animal, any bird, any creation, even in the leaves, in the flower, we see God. Because we realize it, the God is everywhere. We believe that the God is everywhere, but we don't have a faith. If we have a faith, then we're not going to kill anyone. Because we will see that He is also keeping the same soul like me. We're not going to hurt anyone. Because we will see that they're also my brother and sister. We don't hurt our brother and sister. We always hurt somebody else because we think that he is outsider and I am my family member, like this is my family. Then we don't think at the big level, in the big spectrum. We don't see everyone as the same. And that all comes from when we are into this. And all this knowledge and all this guidance, we get it from Guru. We live in this materialistic world. We cannot handle these situations, what's going on with us. In the history of Bhagwan Ram, when he was young and his father Dashrath ji, He said, now this is the time you should go for the initiation, spiritual initiation. And they called Guru Vishisht. They said, okay, you have to take initiation and you should go to his ashram and live there and learn the path for the spirituality and learn the meditation. So, when Guru Vishishji was coming, Dashrathji, his father, asked, Rama, do you know what do you mean by the Guru? You're going to the Guru, but do you know what's the meaning of the Guru? He said very politely and nicely, yes, Pitaji, I know. The Guru means who takes us from the dark to the light, who takes us who makes us enlightened. The Guru actually word came from the Persian word is Guru. Go means the darkness and the Ru means light. When he takes us from the dark to the light. And then again he said the Guru is the only who can take us out from this world, who can really help us to struggle in this kind of materialistic world when there is so much violence going on. The Guru is only who can help us. So when Ram needs the Guru, when the Lord Krishna needs the Guru, we all need the Guru. The Guru is the only, it's a God power. Guru is not a body. We see him in his body, but he's not a body. He keeps the body. He lives like us. The difference in between Guru and us, we live on the five senses, and he lives beyond these five senses. We live in this world on the basis of the karma. He's beyond the karma. He has no karma. He's not tied up with any karma. His only and only mission is to take the souls back to home. The souls, they have a yearning. The souls, they have a passion to know God. The souls which they really want to know God. Guru helps us. And Guru really helps us to open our third eye, the Brij Kavar, the Daswadwar, the Shiv Netra. He helps us at the day of initiation. So it is very, very important to us to first of all having a knowledge of spirituality. Because unless until we don't know the path, we cannot go on that path. The knowledge, again, is knowledge of the word. It's going to remain here, but it helps us to go on the spiritual path. So Guru always give us the right knowledge. So through that knowledge, we sit on meditation. And that time we can realize he tells us that you are not a body, you are a soul. We think we are a body, we get up in the morning, we brush our teeth, we take our shower, take some breakfast, go to work, make some money, come back home. Why we go to work? Because we want some money, so we can live good. We can make some money, so we can have a good clothing, make some money to have a good food, to feed our family, live in this society. We do everything for our body. But we don't do anything for our soul. Because we think, when we see ourselves in the mirror, we think that we are a body. We see our face, but we need to look it in the mirror, which is right here. That's the seat of the soul. If we really want to realize that we are a soul, we need to go right here. We can't go outside to look for the God. We can't see the soul impression in this outer world. We need to experience that within ourselves. When we don't go within, we go without. And the time is running out. We don't know what day is our last day of the life. We're all getting old and old every day. It's not necessary that everybody has to go up to 70, 80 or 90 years old age. We see young people also leave this world for good. I want to share an anecdote about the time, how the time is flying from us and we don't know because we really don't know the facts where we're going. We are running from the post to pillar every day, but we don't know where we have to go. What is our goal? What is the ultimate where our soul has to go? Where we came from? So there was a man, and normally we do the doctor checkup. We go to doctor, normally go to doctor for a regular checkup, and doctor said, okay, we did all the testing, now you have to come on certain date for a report. So now the guy goes to the doctor's office, he's waiting for his report. And he's thinking something, he's waiting in the room. Normally they take your name and tell them to wait for a half hour normally. So the guy's waiting and thinking, what kind of report is going to be? Is my blood pressure okay? My liver is okay? My kidney is fine? Or everything is okay or not? So this is very normal things. So he's waiting, and after a half hour approximately, the doctor calls him, "Hey, go, Mr. So-and-so, come in." So he goes in, and now doctor look at the report. And when he's looking at the report, he become very serious. He said, "Oh God." He said, "What happened?" He said, "I have two news for you." He said, "What is that?" I said, "I have one bad news and one is the worst news. So what do you want to hear first?" He said, "Oh God." The guy's face fell down and he's thinking through the mind, "Oh God, what happened to me?" He's looking at the report and said, "The bad news is you're going to die tomorrow." He said, "Oh God, I had to do so many things. I had to take care of my kids' college, I had to take care of my business, I had to take care of my job, I have to take care of this and that." We all have plannings for next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And then he said, "Oh God, this is not right. What? I still have to do so many things. I'm so young, I didn't even see the word yet." He said, No. Your report says you're going to die tomorrow." I said, "Really? And what is the worst news?" He said, "I should have told you yesterday." I know this is a matter of, we can take it as a joke, but it's not a joke. It's not a joke. We need to realize it that any breath which goes outside, we don't know it's going to come back or not. We sleep in the night, we don't know we're going to get up in the morning or not. We need to think today, not today, right now. What is our goal? Where do we stand? What is the purpose of our life? If God was so gracious and gave us this human birth, there was some reason. We could have been in some different form. We could have been like cow, we could have been dog or cat or something else. But He was so generous, He was so gracious that He gave us this human form. Not just to raise the kids and make some money or feed our kids or do the social activities. I think animal does the same thing almost. So what is the difference? Animal has 4 elements and we have 5 elements. Why? The difference is that we have a vivek. We have the element of Akash Tattva, which is the vivek, awareness. We can discriminate what is right or wrong. We can see what is the path goes to right place and what is the path goes to wrong place. We need to discriminate at that point.